Our 400-yard dog leg to the right.
Right, let's see what we can do on the back nine. Can we make the cut?
Right. Accuracy off the tee is critical. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Left with 154 to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
I like the looks of this one.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It was a good shot. It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
He has a 12-footer here. Nope, good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by. This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Frank, that is painful.
I mean, all you had to do, just hit it. Just hit it.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll hold steady at +3. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
All right, in the fairway. Frank, the second shot here at number 11, another good-looking shot, not unlike the third hole with water along the left. What's the right way to play this?
Obviously, you'd like to walk off 11 with 3, but 4 here never really hurts the scorecard. This is one hole you sort of play with an orange-like feeling. A little right of the flag, that's absolutely fine. And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Nah, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. 13 feet away. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll stay right where he is. Frank, now we're at the 574-yard par 5 12th. How critical are the par 5s if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par 4s are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par 5, really got to take advantage of it.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
Par 5s too, they're the ones you really want to make birdie on, but the second shot, that's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5. I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know, might even sneak a birdie.
This now for birdie at 12.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here. Perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Six feet now for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And that's going to put him within a stroke of the current cut line, so he's likely going to need at least one more of these if he wants to play the weekend. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. But he's going to need to come up with a few birdies in short order if he wants to play the weekend. Par 4 13th. Frank, you've played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Nope. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots. And here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. Must fly it onto the green.
And that will be too much, club. It's into one of those 2 bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. looking to splash this softly onto the green. Oh, that is very well done. That was not a short bunker shot, but it is inside a foot. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Onward now to the 15th, 429-yard par 4, dogleg right. Accuracy off the tee is a must. Magnolia trees guarding both sides of the fairway.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green.
And that is into the front left bunker, one of 3 around this 15th green. See what he can do with this one, his second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Now a 7-footer. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. Frank, this is a great hole late in the round. Par 5 and a chance to really make up some ground or extend the lead. I mean, you can make some things happen here.
Shortest of the 4 par 5s and reachable for just about everyone. But really, it's the second shot. The better the tee shot, the easier you make that second shot.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. That is made to measure right there, right in the center of the fairway. All right, never a doubt going for it in 2, and Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
Exactly, Rich. Not an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect. That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Good effort. An eagle would have been nice from there, but he made sure to cozy that one up close. That is well done. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And he's going to need a little bit more of that as he is still 2 shots outside the cut line on this Friday. Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. A little bit downhill. That's about the only advantage you get.
That one safely on the putting surface. And this is a common result. The 17th is a tough green to hit, and that will make its way into the back bunker. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. That's good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, here it is, the 18th at Bay Hill at Arnie's Place. It's one of the most famous finishing holes on tour. This is where Robert Gomez in the early 1990s holed a 7-iron for an eagle to beat Greg Norman. A lot of drama and a lot of history here at this closing hole. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. And not wanting to take on the water, that is struck a bit too firmly, and it is into one of the back bunkers here at 18. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, and all of a sudden you're off and running.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gay the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
Well, we made the cut. Just. Fantastic. Thanks for watching.